Alright everyone, and today we are playing at Mile End Golf Club, just over the border into Shropshire. So yeah, we were playing literally just right after my last round at Padeswood and Buckley, and we get things started off with a pretty ridiculous drive. I think it probably went further vertically than it did horizontally, but yeah, first tee shot of the day, so we'll move on from this one. So yeah, I mean, as you can expect, didn't really get much distance. I think I still had like 180 yards in, and I kind of hit a skanky one with a 6-iron and just about skirted the bunker. Chipped on, and I just overhit it. I didn't really get any practice at all, like on the chip-in or the putting green before this. So yeah, just overhit it, and coming back with the putter, yeah, I didn't quite make it. So we'll move out of the first hole with a bogey to start, and you know what? You know, after that drive, I'll take it. But anyway, moving on. As you can tell, I'm rocking the Hawaiian shirt. The weather, as you can tell, was really great. So I actually bought the shirt to go away with me to Florida in a couple of weeks' time. But because of the weather, I couldn't resist. With that being said, even though I hit a really great drive here, the weather's great, but unfortunately the conditions are still a little bit soft. I mean, I think this course does suffer at times being a little bit softer, but that being said, it's still only March when this was filmed, so yeah, I mean, what can you expect? It's not going to be running 20-30 yards like if you know, at this time of year, so it is what it is. But we hit a good 9-iron into the front of the green, so it left me a good birdie opportunity, and I hit a good roll here, and I thought this was going to make it, but it just came up short. So a tap in par. Unfortunate not to get that in, but you know, it was a nice hole, to be honest. So moving on to the next hole, the third, short little par 3. There's actually a pond that you can't really see from this angle, but I hit a great shot with a pitching wedge right into the heart of the green towards the flag, and it left me like a 10-12 footer for the birdie. So after that putt on the last hole, I really fancied my chances with this one, and again hit a good roll, and it just dropped in on the right side. So I was like, yeah, as you can tell with the fist bump, I was pretty pleased to see that one drop in, and we get that bogey back from the first, and we're back to yeah, level par with that nice birdie. Then moving on to this next, it's actually a shortish par 5, but I just kind of made a mistake. I sliced my tee shot into the trees on the right. Because I haven't played it before, I didn't know whether that would be safe or not. So I did hit a provisional, but fortunately I found yeah, my first tee shot into the trees. So hit a chip out, like a punchy chip with an 8-iron. Just, yeah, as you can tell, hit it a little bit too far, so it ended up in the rough. I mean, not a bad lie, but I had a 7-iron in, and yeah, I mean, I caught it well. I thought it was actually going to be just to the right of the green, but just caught the front edge, and yeah, just honestly, just forget about this putt. This is just this is so bad. It's embarrassing watching this back. Yeah, I just completely whacked it. I actually, that's not even 10 foot past. That's like 15 foot past. So as you can tell, coming back, I was a little bit tentative, understandably. So yeah, unfortunate 3 putt there. But anyway, moving on to the 5th hole, I think I got a little bit distracted with that putt, and well, actually the tee shot on the last hole kind of followed me, and I sliced it. Again, I didn't really know if that was going to be safe or not. I did hit a provisional, and this was almost following to the exact same spot. It just wasn't quite as bad, and I got up there and I just couldn't find my first ball. So yeah, this is going to be, well, yeah, 3 off the tee. So now I'm hitting my 4th shot. I knew I struck this well, but at the time, because I'm into the sun, I had no idea where this ended up. But it was a really good line, but down the hill, just a little bit too hard. But again, hit a really good putt, and oh my god, it's just turned last minute. So that would have been a really, really nice bogey there. But yeah, just missed. But you know, double, I'll take that really, because 3 off the tee. So yeah, moving on to the 6th hole. This is I mean, again, I haven't played it before, so it was probably risky taking a driver on this hole, because you kind of have to go over these trees and fade it, and I did that. but I thought I might have hit it a little bit too far on the line, but it ended up being okay. I think in the summer maybe it would have bounced on too far, but it was actually a pretty good shot. And it left me, yeah, just a short 50 or 54 degree pitch in. But it was a little bit of a flyer, so it ended up being a little bit long, but still green irregulation. So yeah, we've got just a longish birdie attempt. And again, I mean, it was down the hill, so I did just hit this a little bit too hard, and it was kind of, yeah, an unlucky lucky one, because I mean, I hit the pin, it didn't go in, but I mean, if it didn't hit the pin, it probably would have gone at least 6 foot past, but ended up rolling in for the par, so no harm done at all. I mean, no harm done, it was actually a good hole. And anyway, par 3, 7th hole, as you can tell, the shot tracer was following my divot there, but it ended up going pretty much in that direction anyway, just that, yeah, trajectory was a bit wrong. But yeah, just pulled it a little bit long left, hit a decent chip back here, but it was just, I need to hit a little bit harder, so I've got, 8 foot for the par. Roll this one. Oh my god. Just dropped in. So, yeah, nice back-to-back pars there, but I think I would have been pretty annoyed if that didn't drop in. As you can tell, I was pretty relieved to see that just about fall into the hole. Now, this next one is a really short par 4, but it's literally 90 degree right angle, so I wanted to hit like a 7-iron basically into the corner, but I was suffering with a bit of a slice on the day, and yeah, just sliced it into these trees. So again, it's just a little bit of a chip out with an 8-iron. I don't have a long pitch in at all, just like 70 yards or so. And I hit a pretty good one, to be honest. I mean, it was just right at the flag, and yeah, stopped dead. And it left me just 7 foot putt for the par. So if I can make this one, this would be a really nice up and down. And I do hit a really good putt there. So from where I was off the tee, that par was, for me, it was a really good one. So this next hole, I mean, a longish par 5, but it was straight into the wind. So it was playing probably, it was 510 yards, but it was probably playing like 550. Like, I hit this one really well, but I mean, it literally only went about 240. And now I've got a 4 hybrid from 268. Again, I hit this really like perfect, and it ended up only going like 170 yards. So yeah, as you can tell, I mean, you can't really tell. It doesn't seem that windy, but it was just quite a strong, steady breeze right into me. And I mean, I probably should have played this differently. I should probably just gone for like a low punchy, like 8 or 9 iron. Ended up going for the 50 degree, and yeah, obviously came up short. So I've got a long putt up the hill and came up quite a bit short with the putt. And yeah, again, my putters, I mean, I just made a couple of mistakes with the putter, but it was still overall a really good front 9, especially considering it's the first time playing here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It was quite a quick video, to be honest. But yeah, really good front 9. Let's hope we can carry this on in the back 9. And that'll be posted in a couple of days' time. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And I will see you next time.